Good morning, everyone. Somebody posted on KMO that they had about the 20-mile-an-hour death wobble. All right, so using Little Red, which has been a wealth of information, because my car is not stock, so these stock cars, it's nice to have something in the house that I can give y'all information from. I hope y'all have benefited from what the videos I'm doing and done, and hope you're enjoying also. Anyway, on this car that he's having trouble with, he wants to know how to maybe try to fix it. So first thing, if you'll notice, I have oil on the floor where I drove this thing yesterday, and I've got oil here. You want that, and you'll see it's coming off my struts. So up at the very top there's a 1/4-inch pipe plug. That is where you put in the oil. You can use 90 or 30 or whatever you want to use. About a cup if you're dry. About a cup on each side. And once they're lubricated very well, then you'll want to adjust your dampening. Also, check your wheel bearings. Make sure they're, if this car's been sitting a while, your wheel bearings could be dry or they could be loose. So you need to check those. The passenger side has a castle nut with a Carter key. The driver's side has a nut with 2 Allen screws in it, because that's where your speed armor cable goes. And also, when you pull the hubcap, you're going to find a little wire in there that lodges into the crack of the hubcap to make your speed armor work. So, check those. Now, barring that there's nothing broke or nothing wore out, the right here is another culprit for sloppy steering. These will, over time, this thing will get wobbly loose in here. You just take that apart and tighten this nut up, not too crazy now, just snug. Put your card pin back in, and because there's a leather washer on the inside. Also, you want to try to put a little grease in it if it don't have any. There's a half moon spring, half moon gear in here, and that just falls down on it and lubricates it. Also, there's one that always is missed, and it is behind the steering box. It's right where the steering, you barely can't see it because it's tight, but it's right there as the shaft goes in the box. So make sure you do that. And to adjust your dampening, and you don't do any of this off the ground. This has got to be on the ground. Off the ground, these things dangle. So this one is actually not set very well. It's a little bit loose. So this is prime candidate to show how to do it. So hopefully I can, yeah, it can work. Okay. When you push down on the hood, you see how it bounces? I'm bouncing like crazy. This is too loose. So, what you have to do on each one of the wheels is right behind the wheel, there's a dampening bolt.